And what is the default gateway of the host of this host? Default gateway is here. Default gateway 172.116.255.254. What is the DNS server? The DNS server is here. The DNS server 192.168.255.254 and .254. And then next we will troubleshoot a hidden gateway address problem. So we will troubleshoot the hidden gateway address problem. So we will ping from this 1A host to 111B host using the DNS first, using this guy name, and it will fail because this R2 central is turned off because there is maintenance. You can read that. And because DNS using this server, the server address is 192.168.254.254. This first we need to communicate with this gateway, but the gateway is dropped, so we cannot contact outsider of our network host. So hence we cannot contact the DNS server, and hence we cannot get the IP address using the DNS service of this host. So we cannot ping, hence we cannot ping the host 11B using the domain name server, using the domain name, but we can ping the 11B host is using the IP, just the IP address, because there are still one LAN. So there's still one big there's still one local area, one network in terms of IP address. So as you can see, as 1A is 172.16.1, port number is 1, so 1.1. So IP address of 11B is 192.16.11.b, but they are used this 255.255. So they are used 255.255.0.0, 255.255.0.0. It means their network address is together same is 172.16 and 172.16. So they need no address, they need no gateway to communicate. But when they need no gateway to communicate using ping IP address, but they need a gateway when they communicate using ping using DNS name, using domain name. So that's the problem here. So nodding your head, understand. You ask the technician to ping the IP address of 11B. From why the ping is successful, then you ask the technician, the technician to ping the gateway IP address here, 172.116.255.255. Ping file. What is wrong? The gateway is still the answer is gateway is still brought down or not yet taken to not power on again. So that's it, how you can solve this. And task for reflection is gateway address is critical to network connectivity, and some instances LAN device require a default gateway to communicate with other devices on the line. So using Windows command line utilities such as one netstart space -r and -s and ipconfig all will report gateway settings on host computer. And challenge: use warshard to capture ping between two port host computers. This is the using real lab, but if you use the Cisco packet tracer, you cannot use warshard, but you can simulate. It may be necessary to restart the host computer to flush the DNS cache. So we will also restart the computer. We power off and power down the computer on the Cisco packet tracer to clean the DNS cache. So first use the hostname of the destination port computer for DNS to reply with the destination IP address. So we will use DNS service. The first, and observe the communication sequence between network device, especially gateway. Next, capture a ping between network devices using only IP address. So the next we will ping a host with IP address. The gateway address should not be needed because they are on the same LAN that we just mentioned before. Then clean up, you can do this if you need to turn off power to the host computer, remove anything was brought into the lab, and leave the room ready for the next class. It is for the actual RAM. So let's solve the packet tracer after we reading the hands-on lab. So click right button and click this one, and click the pop-up windows if it is like that, and allow block content and open. Basically in this lab in this activity we need to examine the device gateway. So let's open. We need that lab that we just read before, as this activity is the packet tracer equivalent to lab 5.5.1. that is the lab that is this lab. This lab. Wait for it. This lab. This is what the Cisco packet tracer activity. This is what they taught here. Examining a device gateway. For detailed instruction, refer to the lab documentation. So we need to refer to that lab. This lab. So let's continue this packet tracer. Objective: understand and explain the purpose of gateway address. What is the purpose of gateway address? Second, understand how network information is configured on Windows computer. So understand how network information is configured on Windows computer. Then 3, troubleshoot hidden gateway address problems. This is what we have explained before. So text 1, understand and explain the purpose of the gateway address. Complete this task as directly in lab 5.5.1 with the following consideration. Step 1, open a terminal window on a port host computer. Use PC1B. So open the PC1B port terminal window. So click the packet tracer here and click PC1B here and open the command prompt. So click desktop, tab, and click command prompt. And let's go back to the lesson here, and use the command prompt from the desktop. We already opened it. If you use net start -r command, the output from packet tracer is more limited. So we will do net start -r step 1. So type net start -r. Type net start -r, and you can see this is the simpler is the limited output of the packet tracer. And step 3, use the ping command to ping different IP address on the 127.0.0 network. That is 127. That are 127.10.1.1 and 127.255.255.255. So let's do that. Pings 127.10. Let's see that. 10.1.1.1. As you can see, it will reply. And then ping the 127.255.255.255, and then you can see the is also reply, because 127.0.0.0 until 127.255.255.255 is local computer, as I mentioned before. So task 2, understand how a network information. So both pings succeed in packet tracer, of course, but the second ping to 127.255.255.255 should fail on actual PC. So press flag and press run and press CMD and type ping 127.255.255.255. This is on the real PC, as you can see now. It's time out. Okay. And task 2, understand how network information is configured on Windows computer. Complete this task as directly in live 5.5.5.1 with the following consideration. Step 1, examine network property setting. How we can examine the network property setting? Use the API configuration button and the command prompt button from the desktop. So so close the command prompt window, and this is, so click the API configuration button here. This is the API configuration button, look like button, right? And command prompt, this is the command prompt button, look like a button, right? The command prompt button from the desktop. When you assume the API config/all, the output, when you issue the API config/all command, the output from packet tracer is more limited. So click the API configuration button. This is if you use the API configuration button to examine network property settings on the packet tracer. This is the how you can examine the network property settings on packet tracer. And the other method also, the second method is using the next method is using the command prompt, or the second method using the API config/all. This is the config button. This is the next method. This is the same actual. This is the same data that using the API configuration button. So task 3, troubleshoot hidden network hidden gateway address problem is complete this task as directly in lab 5.5.1 with the following consideration. Simulate the problem by issuing the pings described in the stack from PC1, power on router R2 central, and repeat the pings to confirm operation. So we need to open the lab. So in the lab we need to click this PC1A. So click desktop and click command prompt and ping using you need to open the start from PCA. Simulate the problem by using the pings described in the text from PC1A. Okay, we already done that. And next, okay, we already do that. And next is using the this is the name why host hype dash 11b. So ping host minus 11b dot example.com. Let's see, this is current. Let's go back to your topological space. You see the router is still power off by looking this two interface is still in red. So clicking the router and zoom in a little bit, you will see that this the power off. This is the LED is still off, no light. So if you back to the packet tracer, it will still nothing happen. So close that. So close that, and we now power on the router. Click on the router and click on this button. So now there is green LED below the switch or button of the router. Now you can see the LED is now green. And go back to packet tracer and then so packet tracer 1A. So go back to one tracer 1A. This is 1A and command prompt, and next see ping request cannot find the host 1 host B. So now do the example.com. So first, so let's turn off the router back. So pretend this is still no, but you can also ping that host that 11b using the IP address of it, direct IP address, not using the name. So look, this is what the problem. So look for the post host. You can see the IP address 127.116.11. You can also know by the port number and the B A or B. So 172.16.11 this the port number, and the port B. So So go back to here, go to 1A window and ping, and close this one for a while, and close and go back to Cisco packet tracer and go back here and ping 127.16.11.2. so it will reply, although the router is the gateway router is still power off, so we don't need gateway to communicate to 111 from 1A to 11B. We don't need the router. That's why even the router power off, the communication between the 1A and the 11B is succeed using ping IP address. So but using ping hostname is not succeed, because as I explained before, we need to contact to the DNS server. This is the DNS server is different network from our network, so we need to power off the router back. So click the router. Now let's see. Okay, let's see. Now ping. Let's ping. We will wait. We will wait, and there is no response, right? So Control C, and we turn on the, click the router and click the router switch, and now the green light is appear, and click the PC1A again. Now type the same host 111b.example.com and enter. Wait until this amber thing is clear, so we need to toggle the simulation real-time mode quickly like this, and after this interface LED is green, go back to PC1A and type the upper OK. So you can see now ping using the hostname is succeed like this. So both ping the 11, both ping the PC, so 127.16.11.2. so both ping the IP address and ping the hostname is now both are success. So what is the hostname again? The hostname is host-11b example.com. okay, so ping host minus b.example.com. so ping host minus 11b.example.com, and you can see now it also succeed. So that's the task. Okay, go back to here, mention that they are already done that. So power on router R2 central, repeat the pings to confirm proper operation. So as you can see, that's the problem why we cannot ping the hostname using hostname, because the router is still down. But why we can ping the host 11b using the IP address is because we don't need IP address. We don't need different network host at the different network to ping that. Because, and also the second point, because the PC1A and PC11B is one subnet networks. Is inside resides on the same. It's in the same network address. Thank you very much.